All right. Good evening, my people. Tim, Dan, Nabil, anyone else that's currently tuned in, you are very, very welcome. I've got my microphone in a weird, like, way, so that it doesn't, like, kind of get in the way of my will inputs. I hope I still sound fine. If not, let me know. Nabil, what I will say, Hank got there eventually, but it took a lot of convincing him to keep pushing. The public lobby grind is not easy, and you got to be tactical. when you're getting your safety rating up on public lobbies, don't race to win because it's chaos. Very simply, stay at the very beginning, stay back, but stay close enough to people because you need to be within 1 second of people to get your safety rating up, and then you get a boost for just finishing the race. So you manage to just stay around people, but you're not really pushing to win. If you can easily overtake someone in those races, go for it, but don't like fight, and risk damage, and contact, which is going to be your killer. This is fine, I think. That's like my main advice. That's my main advice. Because what Henk kept doing, I kept telling him that, and he kept like fighting to win. And obviously, you're doing a public lobby, you're racing with people who there's no standard to be had. There's no punishment for driving badly, except my safety rating goes down. And if you don't care about it, you don't care about it. It's not going to mean anything to you. And he got there eventually anyway, but it took... No, I don't think he got there yet for ACC. He got there for AC. For Assetto Corsa, I just think you need to set the lap times, if I'm not mistaken. It's only with ACC that you need to get the safety rating. And then, obviously, on top of that, you then need to go and get your license. And then you can start racing. So it sifts like the wheat in a sense that the people who aren't really serious, they won't bother. The people who simply just aren't good enough, in the nicest way, won't get in. And so the people who do manage to get in are more or less of the same mentality of safe racing and, a decent level of skill. You're still going to get morons. You're still going to get people that just make simple mistakes, like me. But the mentality is not one of like trolling. Because you troll on here, you get kicked off. Any public race, yeah. Bro, it doesn't even have to be public. It doesn't even have to be public. You can do it in single player if you want. I believe the amount you'll gain is the same, but double check it just in case. Because when I've read about increasing your safety rating, single player came up, and I was doing it. I started by doing it on single player. I think I got a lot of my safety rating up just on single player, and then I did the rest on online. Right, I'm not convinced about this microphone placement. Aha. Yes, that's better. I like that. I like that even more. This is nice. Oh, it's in the way a little bit. Okay, that's fine, I think. I just need to try and speak with like some volume. Cool. So anyway, it's been a long while since I've been on LFM. Let me change this game capture to take off display capture. Game capture to AEC2, I guess. And as you can see below me anyway, still bronze. However, we're at safety rating. No, we're at ranking C3. So it's C3, then C2, C1, then it's B3, B2, B1, so on and so forth. So we're on C3, which is not obviously incredibly high, but it's also big progress on what we've had before. Actually, what I will show you is my progress graph, which speaks a lot on how much we've improved. So yeah, look at that. It speaks for itself. The last few races I did, mostly off stream actually, but quite a bit of it on stream, we killed it. And I've gotten the closest to my peak in recent times. I've actually peaked on my my actual rating. It's just my safety rating that I haven't quite reached where I was, which was 6.06. That's my peak, 6.06. And that's just by playing it calm. You do get a rating based on your finishing position. Absolutely, your ELO will improve the better you are, but your safety rating will only increase if you don't have any collisions, if you don't go off track, you know, if you actually finish the race, etc., etc., etc. So yeah. Anyway, the first race we've got a first race which is a 15-minute one on the Red Bull Ring, and then afterwards we're doing a 45-minute one at Misano, otherwise known as Autodromo Ferrari, I think, but it's that one. I don't know why some tracks have two different names. My safety rating in Assetto Corsa is 99. In Assetto Corsa is 99. On here it's 5.06. Taking you lot through the back rooms, behind the scenes. Oh, you are bugging every time. Is there a way to turn this off or what? Like, it's me, boss. It's me. I promise you, it's me, man. I'm not gonna remove it though. I think it would be silly to remove. Not like I fear that I've got people after my account, but you know, you'll never know, innit? You just never know. Especially in today's age, you can never be too safe. And at the same time, no matter how safe you are, you're always vulnerable. But it's better to do as much as you can. So at least if you get hacked, let it be by somebody who's actually like an actual hacker, you know? No, it's good. It's good. I'm not gonna take it off. Give me 5-step verification if I have to. Honestly, let it be. Let it be so. Let it be so. Video can't be monetized. Why? Oh yeah, it's the crew. Of course, it can't be monetized. Oh hello. Uh, Sayafi E. Thank you very much for the sub. I like that profile picture. Right, I don't think I need this open anymore. I've done everything I need to do on YouTube. Because I won't be able to open it again. If I open YouTube again, my PC's going to crash. Cool, so we've got 5 minutes before the server starts. I might as well prepare. I haven't done any practice. But I'm familiar with this track. It was the one we were doing the 45-minute races on quite a bit. And I'm using the Ferrari again. I'm a little bit concerned because the feel of this game is different to LMU. Like, different enough that I am a little bit concerned about the first race at the very least. Even the second race could be a bit short. Let's see how the first race goes. And hope for the best in it. And sorry about no will cam. I literally got home like 5 minutes before the stream started. There wasn't really time to set everything up properly, ideally. Just want to have this car ready to go. Why do you keep saying hiatus, bro? What about hiatus? gonna be my first time using Coach Dave Academy setups as well. I was using Go Fast before, which is these guys. I don't think there's any real reason why I switched. I think Coach Dave Academy has been like certified before these guys, and LFM used to be sponsored by Coach Dave Academy anyway when I used to play before my long break. But I think I was looking for LMU setup specifically before I knew that I was going to be stuck with fixed setups, which is really annoying because I just haven't, I've been paying for it and I just haven't used it, the service, which is a little bit annoying. I hear it though. I hear it. The 3-hour race. I'd love to sign up to this, but guess what? Yes, it's going to be on a Saturday. I didn't actually know it's going to be on Saturday. I assumed the cool races, the long ones, always all the events are always on the weekends. Again, I understand, but I'm still going to complain about it. 3 hours on the Nordschleifer. On a GT3 car, I'm good. And anything like, and on ACC, if it was on a Assetto Corsa, I don't know if my hands would like. I don't know if my hands would take it. But I think on ACC I should be good. It definitely takes it out of you. It took it out of me when I was doing my license. Yeah, Nabil, LFM has like a specific. You have to do a particular license for the Nordschleifer. So you got to do the normal one, which is what track is it? They change it every season. So you have to get a normal permit. When I did it, it was Zandvoort back in 2023. I don't know what it is now. But you also then have to get another one for the Nordschleifer. It was crazy. I got it like almost straight away. It was one mistake at the very, 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 very end of my second lap that messed me up. And I made a similar mistake then, but my first lap was so good, the average time was still good enough because you have to get an average time as opposed to like a specific target. Bro said you built like a hiatus. I don't get why this guy keeps repeating it. Am I missing something here? What is this sponsored by? What are those sponsors? I can't see that. There's Fanatec and then there's something and then PXN. I have no idea what that something is. That's why it's good to have like a clear logo, you know, because you don't know where it's going to be displayed. Like they've paid to have their logo there just for no one to be able to read it. And it doesn't say it anywhere else. Yeah. It don't say it anywhere else. It just says it there. So, well done. That cool. It looks kind of funky. But it's unreadable. Right. I don't know whether I'm just talking a lot because I've got things to say, or whether it's because I'm a little bit anxious about how this is going to go. The gloves are on. You know what time it is when the gloves come on. Time for games is done. Time for banter. Time for a bit of a laugh. Nabil, what are you talking about, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing? Right, let's get cracking. Let's get flipping cracking. Get this rain off my bollocks. Yeah. They hooked me up. Got a bunch. I like how things the setups just install on the fly as well. You don't need to like leave the game and reload. No. On the fly. Right. Oh, look at that. Perfect. They got it for like the temperatures as well. Jesus Christ. Yeah, nice. And then the go ones are the go fast ones. I'll probably delete so they don't flood. Like, look at that. I've got so many go ones. The thing with Coach Dave Academy, they install based on your specific conditions. Dry or wet temperatures and track temperature. Get what you pay for, innit? Coach Dave Academy, Nabil. paid service, but I have no issue sorting you out with them. Just tell me what you need. Well, this is the thing. I can't just pick and choose. Like, I have to be in the event, and it gives me and it installs them for me based on my specific event. So it will be a race that we both have to be able to do, and I can give you the setups for that. Or, to be honest, I can give you like one, and even if something's a little bit different, the temperature's like 2 or 3 degrees off. To be fair, in ACC, annoyingly enough, that does actually make a difference, but you can still work with it. It will be better than the default.
Go, go, go.
Right, cool. Uh, 20 to 25. Wet. Is there a wet quali? Qualifying wet. Look at that, man. Oh, there's heavy as well. Heavy wet. Let me just do quali wet. And increase the fuel, because this is going to be practice. As I always say, when it comes to ACC, qualifying is practice. Because I don't actually practice when I should have been practicing. Right. ACC after like 3 weeks, I think. Can you still hear me after the revving? Yes, you can. Lovely. Slick ties optimum. You're joking, aren't you? It's because it's dry now, but it's gonna get wetter, and you could drive on slicks, but you'd start losing it 3/4 of the way. And you know what? I'm not trying to be the fastest here. I'm not trying to qualify at pole position. Right, let's get it then. Trying to build up a bit of a gap as well. I don't really feel much force feedback, by the way. I think something's off with my force feedback. I'll see how it feels as we drive. Oh my god. I'm going to go to game and open it again. Something feels very off. The crash was just a skill issue. That was on me. But something just feels very off. Like, I know I haven't played the game in a while, but something feels off. Okay. Now it's good. Now it's good. Why is my lo-fi playing? That wasn't what I selected. But it kind of works. I'm going to keep it. We've started with it. I'll stick with it. Oh, wrong livery. Or is it the wrong livery? Wrong livery? Wrong livery. Qualifying, where is this one? So these are LFM specifics, but there's no LFM wet, which sucks. No problem. No problem. Cool. Qualifying wet. Yes. Fuel 30. Oh, there's only 4 minutes left, man. I'll get 2 laps if I'm lucky. I need to refresh my memory on the braking points. Braking points, turn-in points, all that good stuff. You know what? It might just be that on LFM there's like a lot of feeling. On here it feels very, very light. That's why instantly when I was playing LMU, sorry, LMU, not LFM, on LMU, I was saying, yeah, the steering feels better than ACC. Yeah, there is so little communication. There's so little communication. That's crazy. Compared to LMU, there's so little communication between the car and me through the wheel. Same wheel. The exact same wheel. You know what? I could get away with slicks. I could get away with slicks, but it's not that deep. I'm not really trying to risk anything. The turn of death. I've never battled with a turn. Oh, you know what? It is actually dry. Look how hot my tyres are getting. It's too late now, though. It's too late. It's too late. I should be sticking to like the wet line to cool the tyres down. Wets was the wrong call. I mean, I'm keeping up with this guy. I don't know if he's on wets as well or not. Let me just set a lap. Number 1, the rookie fan. Thank you for liking the live. Fortunately, I'm not super thrown off by the camera position. I was initially on LMU, having being sat so far back, and I could have changed that anyway, but I decided to leave it as is. I'm driving this track is so much more disciplined than I was when I was doing those 45-minute races. Well, we're starting another back, boys. We're starting another back. I'm not even going to blame him for that because I was ignoring him. We're starting at the back. Push just a little bit too hard. I was keeping it so like clean as well. I can't wait till I get a proper racing rig that comes with like a seat. Those ones that come with a seat installed in the rig. Because I'm always a bit paranoid. I'm always thinking to myself, like, there's always like a voice in the back of my mind saying, what if I'm sat like this? Or like this? And it's one of those things that I can't ever correct. So I correct it one way, then I feel like, what if I'm a bit too much to the right? And then I correct it to the left, and it's like, what if I'm a bit too much to the left? The interesting thing is, no, not an interesting thing. Let me word it like this. I hope the main race is dry. Because in the wet, people usually struggle. And I usually do not too badly in the wet. So if we're in the wet and I'm starting at the back, there's a lot of people that I'm going to have to try and fight past. And people can be very stubborn. Naturally, nobody wants to be overtaken. Nobody has to give me, right of way. It's raining. Okay. See, it says greasy. Do I whip out the slicks? Greasy, and from the timing of the clouds, it looks like it's gonna stay greasy. But then the more it goes on, surely the wetter the track's going to get, right? 15 minutes. Can I last with slicks? 15 minutes. I've already decided. It's gonna be yes. It's gonna be yes. Trusting this setup completely. Now, if If we need to go and get wets, I think I'm just gonna slap everything at 21. I think you put your pressures down. I don't have enough time to put the wet setup on, look at the numbers, copy it, and then go back to dry, then set the... No. I think you put the pressures down. I think. If I'm wrong, I've done myself. I've done myself in.
30 seconds. Stay double file.
Alright, first race back. Let's just see how it goes, man. Let's just see how it goes. I'm not even gonna say, oh, I just want to finish this race. Oh, I just want a positive safety rating. It's gonna go how it's gonna go in it. I've got no expectations. I've actually got no expectations. I just hope I made the right decision with the tires. They're definitely not going to be cooked, at least it's that. So I've done a good thing in one way. I just got to be careful, accelerating out of corners. Yeah, just got to be careful, innit?
Green line, go.
Oh, the ACC latency. Oh, the ACC latency. I didn't miss that. I didn't miss that, boy. I didn't miss that. You see the cop? Right. Anyway. I called it. I did call it. I called it at the very beginning when I said I don't want to be starting at the back. People struggle in the wet. I called it. My thing I was saying about the latency was on ACC the cars go like this. It's not good. It's not great, and it makes me very anxious whenever I'm near like a car. It just doesn't fill you with confidence. On LMU, you don't get that. And all they need to do here, Kunos, is simply just give ACC some time. Like they've stayed away from ACC for a while, focusing on AC Evo. And there's going to be an update, and it should fix that problem out. But for something as competitive as this, and is used in so many competitions, they should be taking more care of it, man. Like iRacing thrives because the devs are constantly on top of that game, constantly. I don't have my crew chief turned on. I don't know what I could have done to avoid that accident earlier, by the way. Could I have gone into the grass? I don't know. I probably would have been worse off. Look, the car goes forwards and then backwards, forwards and then backwards. You can't race like that, man. It's really off-putting, I'm not gonna lie. And it doesn't happen in AC, it doesn't happen in Assetto Corsa. It's only Assetto Corsa Competizione.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Like, I do want to play this game and I do want to enjoy it. But I don't want to be dealing with all things like that, especially when I'm doing something that requires like the utmost focus. I can't give like valuable brain percentage to worrying about is latency going to cause a collision here? Why is there like a permanent yellow flag when I was going? It does feel good coming back though, I won't lie. Like in terms of just the racing, it feels good. It's just a few issues here and there that hinder the experience. I think LMUs actually have helped me to become a clean driver overall. I gotta keep the rest of the race as clean as possible, because that was a big collision. That's probably gonna hurt my safety rating a lot. The game does not care whether it's your fault or not. You crashed, you get punished. Maybe I just compliment the setup. Like I'm complimenting my driving. The setup has a lot to do with my driving.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
The sanity of that move was questionable. I think you do have to be a bit insane sometimes in racing.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Flip's sake. I didn't really consider the curb being wet. I don't know why I didn't consider it. Gave him the... How can I defend and then just give away the place like that? I could get past them again. This Ferrari behind us is quite quick.
We're halfway through.
I don't want to start defending from him now and then lose this guy in front of us. One negative, Nabil. I've only really had one negative so far. And it's been the latency thing, which Kunos have acknowledged and have promised that they will fix. There's going to be one last update for ACC. Because people have been thinking they've given up on it with the release of AC Evo.
Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Flip's sake. I had no control.
We have some light damage at the rear.
I mean, the best thing I can do is not move. So if you hit me while I'm not moving, I don't know what to say to you. I really don't know what to say to you. Safest thing I can do is not move. I hope I didn't mess that Ferrari up too bad that I tapped on the way out of that. Yeah, the driving feel. Yeah. It's better in LMU. Doesn't mean that it's bad here though. I'm enjoying this.
Yellow flag is set to on.
I'm enjoying this. I'm just enjoying LMU more, I would say. Anyway, I let myself down big time with that. Safety ratings in the bin. Everything that I've worked for. So that's nice. Safety on the chin. Made back some good positions as well. I lost them all. Don't want to do that. You don't want to hit that sausage. I've royally messed this up, man. I'm disappointed in myself. Was it the pressure? I don't know. I had a tactic in mind, and I just didn't execute it properly. And it's annoying enough when I mess myself up, but when I now mess others up and, you know, involve them, it really sucks. Like I said, the game doesn't really look at whose fault it was, it just looks at the fact that you were involved. Giving him the space.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Hello ASR, how you doing, mate? he did not give me any confidence that that would not have resulted in a crash. I had no confidence that if I was to turn in, it would not have been a crash.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Can't run out of fuel. Gonna help him out. Is he gonna make it?
Alright, checkered flag.
Is he
Good
gonna
job.
make
You did
it?
the best you could.
He made it.
Bring the car back.
He must have just had enough. Hello, Sammy. How you doing, mate? Anyway, yeah, that was about as bad as it could have possibly been. ASR, please stop asking. If and when I become an ambassador, I will announce it. Where's the other race? 45 plus 50 an hour, hour and 2 minutes. 8:30, 9:30. So it should finish at 9:32. Oh, am I gonna want to do another race after that? No. This will be the last race. Tomorrow is the 80th anniversary since the restaurant happened. Nice. Why on earth am I on split 1? Nice one, Nabil. I still haven't got my hands on it, by the way. But I'll have it ready for the. I'll have it ready for the stream. Oh yeah, it did release when you were away. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be too fast about the event. I'm just going to do like just drives as normal. I thought it was the end of the pit lane. Am I going to get done now? Speeding in the pit lane. Assetto. Oh, this is not what I thought it was. This is not the track I thought it was at all. Oh, but I do remember this. I remember this from single player years ago. I struggled with this hard with the Bentley. I've only ever raced here with the Bentley. I don't remember much of this track. I remember bits and pieces. From here you go right, and then there's like a hairpin. Idiots. Absolute idiots. Why would I do that? Turn on the braking. Why? Why? That's like racing 101. I was too busy looking ahead. Racing 101, man. You never do that.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Oh my god, what's going on? A lot. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Cut that. You don't even meant to. I meant to cut that. going on my screen? My screen just started twitching. Glitching out.
Well, mate, the fastest steps so far.
The Bentley was good here because it sits quite high, whereas all the other cars are pretty low. Oh, yeah. So much understeer around there.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag in sector 1. There's a car in sector 1.
Got pins and needles in my
Yellow flag
arms.
ahead. Watch out.
It's only my right hand that has it as well.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Surprisingly, I'm not the slowest on track.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Yellow flag ahead, be careful. Yellow flag, be careful. Landing validated. Session is now over.
This is a horrible stream. I'm so sorry that I'm putting you guys through this. Alright, Nebu, have a good night, bro. Are you sure it wasn't a skill issue from your part, ASR? Because it seems like your reaction to that question was wrong, and then it may have sent the train on the wrong track. Just throwing a possibility out there, you know? Oh, so it was cancelling it before you even had a chance to respond to it? It wanted to open the lead on the left track, slow line. Interesting. It sounds like one of those things that usually happens with AI. But I was trying to do it with you, trying to make you do it. How am I not the slowest here? That's ridiculous. Tomorrow I'm going to play Omzi. I think I'm going to take a short break and then just try and get back on top of this.
Seconds.
I should teach it a bit. Sounds like it's got no hook, mate. It's stubborn in its ways.
Stay in double file. Green light, give it all you can. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. There's a slow car behind. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
These McLarens are dangerous, man. You can barely see when they apply the brakes. It's not too bad if they've got their tail lights on. It's off, sorry. I mean, even then it's a little tricky to see compared to some other cars. I'm trying to see what line they take around there, like where they brake. no car slowing everyone here down. He was doing it when he was behind me, and he's doing it now when I'm behind him. Makes it hard for you to pass him.
Well, I mean, this is me, yours, always. Car on the right. Clear on the right. You're given a warning for exceeding track limits. on the left. There's a slow car behind. Car on the left. Clear on the left. There's a slow car behind.
Keep getting pins and needles, man. I don't know why. And just my right hand.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Warning for exceeding track limits.
I don't know what's going on with my hands. Or my arm. I don't know. One of them is bugging. Yeah, warning for that.
Final warning for exceeding track limits.
I don't know if I slowed down in time for the pit lane. It was very, 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 very close. Don't have to do a stop and go, man. That's gonna hurt my safety rating. Haven't had any collisions yet. I had actually time to practice this, I would have figured out that this setup is not the one that loves to break traction. Loves to break traction. Absolutely loves it. Should have gone into second earlier. Bottled it. Numpty. Absolute numpty. That should be flat out. Coming onto this straight should be flat out. The car just cannot do it without braking traction.
We're halfway through. Keep it up. Yellow flag, be careful. Slow car ahead.
That was weird. I don't know why I'm getting pins and needles, man, but it's really, really getting me. Right, what was that
Clear on
about?
the left. Clear on the left.
Whoa. I was
Car on the
connected to a
right.
satellite.
Clear on the right.
want to try and exit that little bit in third gear and see if that makes a difference coming out. You know what? We're actually not terribly slow, you know. It's starting early after that one. And also trying to keep the car stable at the same time.
Well done, mate. That's not nice. Guys, let's take the pits. Watch out.
Nope, doesn't help. Just makes us very, very slow. So need to figure out the line. There is a way to do it, even with this setup. I lied earlier. After like 10 times I've gone into that corner, I brake too early. The minute I brake, like half a second later, I go flying in too deep.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Faster car coming up behind. Watch out. Gotta drive through penalty for exceeding track limits.
I was so confused. I thought the pit limiter was on, but I was in second gear. I was just waiting for the thing to go green from the corner of my eye.
Window is now closed.
Well, that's the end of the stream. As much as we finished almost last out of over 30 cards, I'm actually not mad about it. Yeah. Coming from practically not knowing the track because it's been such a long time. I recognized the track instantly, but I didn't remember every little detail. So I basically had to relearn the track in a car I've never driven on before. Bear in mind, I'm talking relearn from like basically whenever the game first came out. Basically that long. So years. To go from nothing basically to actually maintaining consistent lap times, cleaning up the laps. Yeah, I mean, one thing I do appreciate about myself is that I do tend to learn tracks pretty quickly. It'll be stinking for the first like 2 or 3 laps. Then it'll be messy for like 10, 15. Well, maybe a bit shorter. But yeah, anyway, no accidents, no incidents. The track limits are going to stink up my safety rating a bit. I've managed to maintain 99, which is, you can't really see it because I'm in the way. Whoops. No. Okay, it's not me that's in the way, it's the thing that's in the way, the LFM thing. There you go. 99 safety rating, which is good. Yeah, I will, Sammy, I will. It's just, you know what it is, yeah? Because, like, I just love this so much. I just love racing. When I'm bad at it, it's really disheartening. Really disheartening. Not just when I'm I'm bad at it, but when I'm embarrassingly bad. Like I said on the previous race when I had that accident where we had like 16 flipping collisions. I don't mind messing myself up due to my own mistakes, but when I'm now hitting other people, it's just embarrassing. It's just embarrassing, like genuinely embarrassing at that point. But yeah, I know I shouldn't be too harsh on myself. I haven't driven an ACC in about 3 weeks. I haven't driven on this track in about 6 years, or however long it's been. So, like, all things considered, realistically, it's probably not that bad. But I just hold myself to a high standard. And it's also partially why I keep banging on about wanting to consistently sim race. This is why. Take a bit of a break, it all goes tits up. Then you come back, you'll fix up. Take another break, it all goes tits up. Like, you have to remain consistent. I'm talking daily if possible. And here's the thing, that clean last race, obviously with the track limit issues, I only jumped up 0.20 safety rating. I fell 0.50 from the first one. Yeah, literally on the dot, 0.50. And on this one I gained 0.15, not even 20. Surprisingly, my ELO only fell minus 15. I say some. Oh no, that's the Red Bull ring. Okay, this one is Misano. Sorry, yeah, it fell 113. There you go. That makes more sense. Yeah. I mean, an expected return, I think I'll say at this point. An expected return. It wasn't completely diabolical, but it could have been much better. And I think what I'm going to do in retaliation tomorrow, or do an OMSI stream, it will be however long it's going to be, 4 or 5 hours, 6 if it gets to that. And then I think I'm just going to take a little break, like 2 hours max, roughly, to the nearest like o'clock up. Roughly a 2-hour break. And then, yeah, allow myself to sim race for like a good, hopefully 3 hours minimum. because I worked hard to get up to C3, man. Like it was about 3 days, which I know doesn't sound much, but it was 3 days of consistently good racing, consistently, and I was like super, super, super proud of myself. But then again, that came after consistently racing. Anyway, those clean 3 days, they came after consistently racing. So yeah. Anyway, I'll stop being a bitch. I'll stop being a little crybaby. And yeah, leave it there. Yeah, so bro, I always say it, bro. Me personally, I don't care about the bot. If Nerd or Nabil is here, they take care of it. I don't know if we'll see Nerd again, to be honest. I think Nerd's upset with me at the moment because I called him out. But that's another matter. I personally, again, I'll say this for the last time. If you fall for that, that's on you, bro. I bear zero responsibility. Those bots are welcome. They are welcome. They can come and spam as much as they want. If they get you, well done. Well done to them. That's a hustle. All right, Sammy. Cool. Good luck with these next few days, mate. I hope they are a blast. I hope they're positive, productive. I hope they're blessed. And yeah, man. I just hope that there's no occurrences that will drop your mood down in any way, shape, or form. You did hear Omzi 2 ASR. I mean, it is on a schedule, brother. It is on a schedule, after all. So yes, you did hear it. And the bill needs us to make some money for him. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. It's reverse grid. Like if you qualify first, you start last. That's crazy, you know. That's such a recipe for disaster. So chaotic. But yeah, man, I hate seeing like events that are just like locked away because I'm basically not good enough, which is fine, by the way. Like I'm not saying that shouldn't be the case. That's actually completely fine. I'd rather there be a particular standard than just everyone just going ham. Although I remember them saying for this season, if I remember correctly, for this season they were gonna do a thing where there was gonna be no more of this like minimums. Everything was gonna be open, and the splits were gonna determine who gets put where. So the higher rated people obviously get placed with the higher rated people, and the lower rated people get placed with the lower rated people. And I haven't seen that come into fruition, so I wonder what happened to that. Maybe that was for like one of these that would have otherwise been locked behind a different difficulty or minimum. I don't know. Anywho. Le Mans Ultimate, Le Mans Ultimate, Le Mans Ultimate, Le Mans Ultimate. You tell me what. Look at that. It's got 780 viewers, while Assetto Corsa Competizione only has 195. Do I just... LMU is still the hot thing on the block. Do I just do LMU instead and just bun off like why am I doing ACC still? It's for LFM. But LFM's not as hot as it was. With LMU being released, LMU's like the new thing that everyone wants to watch. And as a content creator, as a streamer even, like look let me just look 600 viewers difference. And I absolutely have a blast every time I play LMU. And I want to race. Like, I'm actually getting good at that game. Well, this is the issue, Sammy. I enjoy both. At the moment, LMU does have the upper hand, though. Like I said, ACC's latency is a bit pooky at the moment, and there's a bug with so on the map in qualifying, you might have noticed that some cars were blue dots, some cars are grey dots. The blue dot cars are the cars that are not on their hot lap. So they either just come out of the pits or they were on a lap and then, went off track or basically invalidated their lap for whatever reason. There's a bug at the moment where some cars that are blue aren't actually blue for reality. So you might drive in a particular way that hinders them, thinking you're not really doing any damage, whereby you really are. And then vice versa. Some cars that look grey are actually on an invalidated lap. But for me, it's the latency thing, man. I can't be behind the car and I'm seeing the car go closer and further away. Further away than closer. Further away than closer. That's mad. That's actually mad for a racing game. It's a sim racing title, nonetheless. That's really, really mad. Compared to TSW5 to them, 27 viewers. But yeah, I think it just makes sense to do LMU for now, especially when there's this big a difference in viewership. It's just better for me as a small content creator. It just gives me more of an opportunity to get seen. Bro, that chair looks comfy as hell. Raw. That's a proper LMU channel. I wonder who this guy is. Is he a dev or is he like an ambassador or what? Well, he's got a proper chair. That's big. That would fit a helmet, you know. You could properly immerse yourself, slap a helmet on, and you're like, you're there. Look at those throttle inputs. Typical rain driving. Having to constantly manage it. Anyway, I was going to rate someone doing ACC, but I think I'm just going to leave it as I am ACC for a bit, I think. I was really ready to go ham at it, but seeing those numbers, plus everything else I've already been saying, it's just not it. It wouldn't be it. It wouldn't be it, man. Yeah, it's paramount, especially like I mentioned earlier on. This game is used in like serious competitions, like esports. I don't know if it still is like it was. I can't see it still being used for esports and, you know, like races where there's big money on the line and big competitions when you've got issues like that. And that's why it was hot for so long, because all those issues were patterned. Like they had really smashed it, and they've just, like I said, AZ Evo was on the horizon. They've been hard at work and that, and it just seems like they've neglected. I don't think it seems like they have neglected the game. They said that they're gonna come back with one last update that's gonna sort everything out, and I think maybe add some cars. I don't know, could be wrong on that. But regardless, there's gonna be one more update apparently, and will that fix it? I don't know. If it fixes it, is it gonna reel back the plays from LMU? I don't think so. I think LMU's, at least for the foreseeable future, the way forward for now. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Appreciate you, my people, for hanging around. I'll see you 9 a.m. tomorrow. I'll tell you why this stream is late today. Forget the issues I was having. I was just sleeping. Like, I woke up, set my alarm for like 8:45. I woke up at 5, then I had a nap. Set my alarm for 8:45. Woke up, said, you know what, my eyelids are heavy. Let me just quickly, just a quick blink, just a couple blinks, just 5 blinks, and then I woke up and it's 9:10. So yeah, I think I might either skip out on the nap, hence why I want to sleep like now, basically, or just not do that again. Whatever one works. But yeah, take care, guys. Thank you for hanging around. Appreciate your presence always. Have a lovely rest of your day. Sammy, I've sent you all my hopes for you for the next couple of days. So I'll just say see you later. Have a lovely evening. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay safe. Health is wealth. And until the next one, peace out.